I had this period of about 10 days where I had these needs that were just met in ways, and each time they were met, I just felt the voice of the Lord, Jehovah Jireh, God provider. And they were like random needs. The one need I didn't even realize I had, I stopped at a petrol station, and there was a massive nail in my back tire. And I was like, oh, how am I going to navigate this? You know, I could figure this out. But then these petrol attendants had a special way of, with like a mushroom plug, that they just fixed it right there. And I was like, in my head, I was like, Jehovah Jireh, I know about your needs and I'm meeting them before you even know about them. I wonder when we get to heaven, we'll be able to see how many things he covered us in or provided for that we can't even see now. Then I had like a bit of a health situation, and the doctor wanted to put me, I could choose. I could either go on antibiotics or I could just wait. And I was like, oh no, I don't like antibiotics. But the next day I was in such pain, I was like, darn it, I should have gone for the antibiotics. And then I was praying, I was like, oh Lord, because I couldn't get hold of the doctor. And then I was praying with a friend, and she was like, wait a second. We have another friend who's like a walk-in pharmacy. What happens if she happens to have this random antibiotic? So we phoned her, and I'd actually been subscribed the generic. That is where it's subscribed. And she didn't even have the generic. She had the actual one that hadn't expired yet. I'm like, that's so cool, Jehovah Jireh in my head. So I went, and as I was collecting the antibiotics, she says to me, you know what, let me tell you, this might work, but I know for this problem there's a natural solution, and I haven't been able to find it at any health store in Cape Town, but it works like a bomb. So I'm like, oh, I'd much rather do that. Anyway, I couldn't find it anyway, so I said, okay. That afternoon, I was at another friend's house, and I told her, she was like, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, I'm in pain, this is going on. And she was like, oh, I've got the perfect solution for that. I bought this yesterday, but you know what? My body, it doesn't react well to my body. You can have it. It is the exact natural product. And I'm like, Jehovah Jireh. Oh, I was just so encouraged, right? He takes care of us. And isn't it like us to want to be like him? Generosity just flows from his heart, and we get to be just like that. Amen?
You set my soul and I am free.